He built a machine to hear the past. But what answered him wasn't dead. Some echoes don't fade. They find their way back.
In a cluttered workshop filled with flickering bulbs and the hum of old machines, a scientist sat alone, replaying the same static over and over. For 3 years, he had searched for proof that his invention, a sound recorder that could capture echoes from the past, actually worked. Then, one stormy night, amid the white noise, he heard it. A faint voice trembling through the static. "Dad, where are you?" His chest tightened. That voice belonged to his son, gone 8 years ago. The air froze. He leaned closer, whispering, "Ethan?" But the tape hissed and fell silent. The following night, the scientist couldn't sleep. Every tick of the clock echoed through his head, blending with the whisper he thought he'd heard. He powered up the recorder again. The air buzzed, the machine trembled, and a faint static turned into rhythmic pulses like a heartbeat. Then, from deep within the distortion, the same child's voice emerged, this time clearer. "Don't go outside. It's coming." His throat went dry. The words weren't from the past. They sounded like a warning from now. He scanned the screen, but the data log showed a new timestamp, today's date. Lightning flashed through the workshop window, illuminating the old photo of his son taped to the wall. For the first time, he realized the voice wasn't just a recording. It was reaching out. The next day, exhaustion painted his face as he stared at the recorder. He decided to trace the source of the new signal, and when he opened the machine, he found something that shouldn't exist. Inside, tangled between the wires, was a fragment of a child's drawing. A house, a man, and a small boy holding a toy plane. His breath caught. He remembered drawing it with his son years before the accident. The machine crackled again, whispering the same words, but now softer, closer. "Dad, come home." His hands shook as the lights flickered. Memories collided with static, reality folding into echoes. The scientist fell to his knees, unsure if he had built a machine to hear the past, or if the past had built a path back to him. Thunder cracked like the earth itself was remembering. A scientist stared at the recorder as it began to hum on its own, the glow pulsing like a heartbeat. Every light in the workshop flickered, machines activating without command. From the storm outside, he could hear faint footsteps, not real, but layered inside the sound waves. Then, the child's voice, trembling but clear. "Dad, you have to let me go." Tears welled in his blue eyes. He reached for the recorder, whispering, "Just once more, please." The glow flared bright, surrounding him in a haze of blue mist, mixing memory with electricity. For a moment, he saw his son's figure standing by the door, smiling, red hoodie, toy plane in hand. The storm roared, the machine went silent, and the man collapsed, whispering into the dark, "I'm sorry." When morning came, the storm had passed. The workshop stood still, wires burned, papers scattered, and the recorder silent. The scientist awoke on the floor, weak but alive. He looked around. The glow was gone, replaced by a soft beam of sunlight falling over the small toy plane. He reached out, his fingers trembling as he turned it over. Engraved beneath the wings, a message: "Thank you for listening." His breath caught. The static returned for a moment. One last whisper echoing through the broken speaker. "I'm proud of you, Dad." He closed his eyes and smiled for the first time in years. The past hadn't haunted him. It had forgiven him. Outside, the city's morning light spread across the misted window, painting the room in peace. The echoes were finally quiet, but his heart, at last, was full.